How's it going today, everybody, and welcome back to Shaner's Mechanic Life. Did you have a check engine light pop up on your vehicle and you pulled the trouble codes and it came up as a misfire code? So you assumed, judging by, the amount of miles on your vehicle, that, okay, it needs a set of spark plugs. So you went ahead, bought the spark plugs, put them in, cleared the codes, took it for a test drive, only to have it running the same and the check engine light come right back on. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you a couple things you can look for when you're changing your spark plugs, particularly with a coil on plug setup. Now, these tips apply to many different makes and models, as long as you got the coil on plug setup. Here we go. So a coil on plug ignition system has an individual coil for every cylinder. And like the name suggests, the coil goes directly onto the plug. Now, quite often when you change the spark plugs, just undo the electrical connector, undo the bolt, pull the coil out, spin in a new spark plug like this one. You put your old coil back on, old boot, and gaskets and stuff like that. Plug it all in and start it up, and you're off and running. Now, if new spark plugs didn't fix your ignition misfire, natural instinct was to think, okay, it needs an ignition coil. Not necessarily. Now, every time I change spark plugs, I also change something on these coils. Let me show you. Now, your ignition coil has a few different pieces here. You got your main coil body, and you have your boot here, which goes over top your spark plug, and you have your seal, which keeps the water, dirt, and debris out of your spark plug well. Now, whenever I change spark plugs, if your coil's still good, I replace the boot and the seal. You can buy a kit. The kit comes with the seal, and the spark plug boot. Now, inside that boot, there's this little spring. I want to show you how that works. If you take your old ignition coil, pull the boot off, you can see the contact is inside the coil housing. Now, this spring here, let's pull that right out of there so you can see. That's what transmits your spark energy from the coil to the top of your spark plug. So you've got the spark traveling through this spring inside this boot. If this boot is broken down, that spark energy, instead of traveling through the coil, through the spring, and through your plug, will exit through this boot and ground out inside your engine instead of the electrode on your spark plug, causing a misfire. So changing it, very straightforward. Like we did earlier, pull your boot off, your seal, just work that free, pull it down off the body of the coil, make sure everything's clean and dry, you don't see any damage, or also you want to look for any kind of pencil lines or dots. That could be a sign that this coil itself is shorting out. But this one looks good. So what you do, you take your seal out of your new pack, push that up the body so it presses in here. And next, you want to put your boot on. But you don't want to put that on dry. You want to use something like this. It's called Dielectric grease. This is made by Permatex. I'll put a link to this in the description of the video if you're interested. So what this is a sealant. It doesn't help conduct anything. So what you want to do is just put a little dab on the body of the coil where your boot goes on. Spread it out. You don't need very much, just a little dab will do you. And what that does is it seals it. So you take your new boot, push it on, and now you know you're not going to get any moisture or debris in there, and also it's going to help the next guy change it. Okay, now you got your coil boot on. You also want to put a little bit of dielectric grease inside the coil boot. You don't want to use too much, because that way if you have too much in there, you're going to go to push your coil on and all that dielectric grease is going to build up in there, and it'll actually push that spark plug boot off the plug, which also causes a misfire. So the way I do it, I get a little Q-tip or something, just put a little bit of dielectric grease on that, put it inside the spark plug tube, and just kind of spread it around. Wipe off any excess, and then once your spark plug's installed, you go to install your coil, it pushes on, and that seals up between your spark plug and your boot. A nice airtight, watertight seal. You know you're not going to get any corrosion or anything inside that one. Now another thing you want to look at on your ignition coil is the terminals inside the connector. You want to make sure they're clean, dry, and no corrosion. And as well, the electrical connector that plugs onto this. Same thing. You want to make sure everything's clean, dry, and no corrosion. And there's also a seal that'll cover that. You want to make sure that's intact as well. Now, just because you've had a misfire code pop up on your vehicle doesn't mean right away that it's ignition. Any number of factors could be causing your misfire. It could be ignition, could be fuel related, could be low compression, any number of things. But usually whenever I get a misfire, I always go to my regular tune-up maintenance items first, which is spark plugs, boots, stuff like that. Now, not everybody has access to fancy scan tools and lab scopes and stuff like that to troubleshoot all this. So you start out with your basics first, which is really always a good idea. So hopefully by changing your spark plugs, spark plug boots, as well as the coil seals, and using dielectric grease like I showed you, after you clear your codes, take it for a test drive that your check engine light stays off. Well, I hope you found this video helpful and informative, and I definitely hope it helps someone out there save themselves a lot of money by being able to do a job like this yourself. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you like that video, hit the like button. If you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and notification bell in the bottom right hand corner. That way you get notified when you get new videos coming out. Well, that's it for tonight, everybody. Have a good night, and thanks for watching.